So we've already seen the creation of the letter of authority from the advisor side. What I'm going to do now is just jump into the provider side, again using a Unipass identity in order to get into this portal. So if I go into the demo provider, we'll be able to see here a little bit of a dashboard. Obviously, this is a test environment, no real data in here, but this is the one that was sent through just a short time ago for Jerry Soyan. And it's worthwhile noting that you can have email notification each time a new request is submitted by an advisory firm. In addition, you can use this functionality to create a work item. So this will give you the full PDF of the letter of authority in terms of that request. So if we look at the details here, we can see some basic information. And at this stage, you could, it's unlikely, but you could actually reject, put it on hold, or accept the case as it is. But what we'll do is we'll leave that as we go through the process. So here we have the client's information, so address, etc., that we saw in the earlier video. And we've got the advisor details. So all of this is very, very useful, as I said earlier, to providers. It means that you don't have to do your own FCA checks to ensure that this is a bona fide FCA registered advisory firm. Clearly the full address and FRN would be in here as well. And we can see in this instance, it's an information only request, and we have the client's scanned wet signature accompanying the information that's requested within this service. Now, it's probably worth mentioning that there are standard data items that have been produced by not only the working group, but in conjunction with Criterion. So this is an example of DC pension standards. So all of these questions would need to be answered in terms of the start items. And as an alternative to that, you can, if you wish, use your system generated packs. What we're finding at the moment is a lot of providers and their outsourcers already have a system generated pack, and we've made it very, very easy to simply upload that information into the system. So in fact, what I'm going to do here is literally just upload a PDF. But you can see here there's a whole host of different documents that could be used in order to fulfill this information request. In addition, you can put in some, and you can also add numerous links. So this could be a link to a frequently asked question document. And in fact, we've had some conversations around this potentially being used to insert a chat box. So for example, if you have some kind of service that you wish to decrease the amount of phone calls that come into your call center, it may be that you have some kind of chat facility that you could utilize in this space here. Okay, so I'm just going to save that for the moment. Just before I actually complete the case, I just want to go back to the status elements of this. So because we've accepted that, the information would have gone directly back into the user interface that the advisor would have seen. So in other words, they would see that you have accepted this case. In other words, recognized it as one of your clients. If you were, however, to ultimately reject it, you would need to produce some kind of reason, and that can be some free format text in there. And research has shown that even if you are going to reject the case for valid reason, then the requester would appreciate getting that information back as soon as possible so that they can rectify their initial mistake. One of the other features of this is to really keep the advisor informed. So if you have a particular issue in terms of turnaround times, it could be a technical issue, could be any other particular reason, or you may even just want to be proactive and give an idea of an SLA, again, to cut down on the number of calls coming into your customer center. So let's just set that SLA for 5 days. In terms of this actual demo, clearly what I'm going to do is just complete this. And what we'll do then is complete this, and I'm going to jump back into the advisor side, just to show you that all of this information will be passed back to the advisor in real time, and any updates that you might have provided during the course of the journey be replayed. So here we have this one for Jerry. They did send a couple of packs externally to non-subscribing providers, but we can see here, this is the one that we've just done for this freestyling ABC, and you can see the journey in terms of when this was created. We can see here that we did put this on hold, but lo and behold, it was then completed and the information sent back. And all of the documents that you uploaded in terms of the request will then be shown for the IFA to upload against their client record. So that's a very, very whistle-stop tour, full end-to-end journey when you look at this in conjunction with the last video. I hope that was useful.